When you go no contact on the narcissist, you really throw them off kilter. Narcissists are all about control, you see. Whether you're a current supply or a former supply, or even a prospective supply, narcissists like to control. And once the narcissist has had you in their grips, in their sphere of influence, they see you as forever belonging to them. More like a possession, a prize, than an actual human being. Even if they don't really have any interest in you, even if they see you as low value, even then, you're just like dirty laundry, which they could care less about, but which they might want to reuse, even if years down the line. Perhaps never, but they still want to feel like the dirty laundry's in their basket, and if they ever wanted to take it out, that it's there for them. So they still want to have control over you, even if they've discarded you. And they do want to see evidence that their control over you still stands. So when you go no contact on the narcissist, when you stop giving them any form of feedback, you stop giving them any insight into you, your life, your thoughts, that's where the narcissist experiences this daunting vacuum. This void, this terrifying void, which they feel that they must fill that void by regaining some form of leverage over you again. And that's what they set out to achieve. Of course, it's difficult when you go no contact, but they see that as a challenge. They want to do something to see that you're pining over them again. And if you're doing well, they try to find some way to sabotage any prospects of your happiness, your success, your freedom. But they can't do that if they don't have any real insight to you, any real connection towards you. And that's why they think, how can they gain some form of influence over you again? They feel threatened by the fact they don't have that influence, they don't have that control. And then very soon, you become the primary objective in their mind. Assuming you successfully apply no contact and you're moving on with your life. Unfortunately, that does attract the narcissist back. Because narcissists just can't accept letting you be. The way they see it, the risk that you may become truly happy and fulfilled one day without them, that you might not need them anymore, or perhaps even worse, maybe you're already in that place where you feel you don't need them and you're achieving good things. You're living your purpose. Just the thought of that is way more than enough motivation for the narcissist to make you their full focal point. And they can't help but find themselves falling into this mindset of needing to concoct some form of plan to allow them to work their way back into your life. And they need to do that so they feel a sense of control over themselves. Unless they can control you, they can't control themselves. That's how the narcissist minds work. So when you move on, you apply no contact, you can expect the narcissist to work their way back in some way like this. And that's where you have to acknowledge, okay, now you have to use your NPD experience, your experience with narcissism, your education on the topic. And when the time comes, okay, you'll acknowledge the signs, however subtle, whether it be through flying monkeys, whether it be through them messaging you, coincidentally bumping into you. Maybe they forgot something at your place that they want to give back, or that they want to get back. Whatever signs that they display that they're trying to work their way back, the Hoover, just softly ignore it. Just ignore the Hoover, acknowledge it for what it is. And of course, if you ignore them, this will probably trigger them even further to work harder to make a way back into your life. And they go into this really emotionally disturbed place. You know, they're already in an emotionally disturbed place, but this just aggravates it. Look, your job is to make yourself their ghost. Your job is to be nothing to them and them be nothing to you. Your job is to focus on yourself, and that's the path you're on. And you put the right boundaries to keep them at bay when they try to make that reappearance.